I'm in search of a bus station. I'm going to get a bus today. Travel like the Transylvanians do. Head up into the mountains. They've got a ski resort. Can you believe there's a ski resort in Romania? It's not somewhere you would think to have a ski resort, right? But they do. So here we go. Following the Google Maps. As always, you know I'm not very good with Google Maps. It's bleeping away. I don't have a bloody clue if I'm going the right way or not. But this is what the old town looks like. And it's really lovely. And it's really old. I like it here. I really do. And as always, I don't want to go home. One thing that I've reflected on this morning is in the run-up to taking this trip, I wasn't afraid. I wasn't afraid and I wasn't anxious. I just got on with it. I realise that's from months now of just doing my own thing on my own. You know, after I've been to Vienna and the run-up to that, the terror that I felt from that, I haven't this time. I really did think they wouldn't have the language here, but again, most people speak English. I do feel embarrassed because why can't I speak any of their languages? I don't remember the bus stop being this far. I bet you I'm going the wrong way just to annoy myself. Should have got a taxi because of course I'm lost. What else would I be? It's really pretty here. I've come in autumn, obviously it's October, but the shades of greens and browns and oranges in the trees is just wonderful. It really is very beautiful. And this old town, as old as it is, surrounded by trees and mountains and hills, it's a different kind of beauty. But beauty it is. I'd live here. I'm on one of their buses. This is going to take me into, I guess we can call this the Romanian Alps. I'm excited. All by myself. I'm getting good at this public transport in these foreign countries. It's doing a damn good job, if you ask me. Not that you did, but there we go. Poiana. This is Brașov ski resort, but I don't think there's much snow. However, there's lots to see. I've got the bus from Brașov bus terminal. It cost me 10 lei, which is £1.70, and that's a return ticket. It's about a half-hour ride. Let's have a look. It's really sweet. I really like it. So lots of restaurants and hotels. So you can come up and get a little bite of lunch or a little coffee, take in the surroundings, which are really pretty. Little food huts, all descriptions. So you won't go hungry here, that's for sure. And over on those sides, some of the hotels, I think there's quite a lot more further up the road. See, look at that little church over there. I'm gonna see if I can go in. You know I love a church. So beautiful in here. Well, it didn't say what it was called, but in there it was very peaceful. I've never been in a church quite so small as that. I think it's a Catholic church. It certainly had lots of pictures of Mary. I've never been to a ski resort before, and you always associate ski resorts with Switzerland or maybe parts of Canada. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's a hotel. I'd stay there. It's really quiet, so there's hardly anyone around. But beautiful. Surrounded by these alpines. Who would believe that this is Transylvania? Could do one of those hats my ears are freezing. Find this ski lift, I don't know where it is. I know that the majority of these ski lifts are closed at the moment because there's no snow. I've reached the ski lift. Come to Brașov, come to Poiana, get on the ski lift, see what Brașov's nature is like in amongst the alpines and the trees and the forests. See what it's like from above, and that's what I'm doing today. It's going to be lovely, I know it is. That's something that you can do when you get to Brașov, as well as look for Dracula, right? Look at that. Lift hasn't arrived yet, but look at that. It just looks so amazing. I've never been on a ski lift, so I'm a little bit worried. Here it comes. It's kind of scary, if I'm honest. And we're off! Oh, and it's moving really fast. Like really fast. That's shocking. There's actually people walking there. Could have taken a walk instead. Look at the fog above the trees there. We're going up into fog. This bit's a bit scary. Oh! Oh! It's a bumpy bit there. Here we go up into the fog. You can just about see the cable that we're hanging from. See snow there. Little bits of snow there. Feels really Christmassy, which is crazy. Mad. So what do you do when you get to the top? Well, hopefully it's not so foggy and you get the views, but it's foggy today. That's the view that I've got. You can see it's got lots of nice little places, and I guess you can walk to some of them. Lovely little hotels and bars. When you come out, there's a bar here. I personally am going to see if I can take a walk somewhere and hope that no bears eat me. Don't know how I'm getting up this piece of hill here, but I'll find a way. Shit up. I know I'm heavy breathing. I'm on top of the world, I guess. I'm not used to these kind of heights, I think, so climbing even the slightest incline is more difficult than normal. And I'll be honest, I've got a bloody wicked headache, which I didn't have when I started. Over there, see that young man? Just about to climb up that ridge. He's got his bike with him. He's about to go mountain biking. Oh, I can hardly breathe. If I stay up here long enough, I can see that the sun wants to come out, and the sun would then clear up this fog and we'd have views. Today, I just don't have the energy. I'm exhausted from yesterday's trip. So I'm going to head back down. But Poiana is one thing that you can do in Brașov. One thing I will say, if you are unfit or you have disabilities, this might not be the trip for you. You know, getting up in the lift is great, but there is walking and there are inclines. Some of them are quite steep, some of them are quite raggedy, craggedy. So that might not be a thing for you. But if you are fit as a fiddle, I'm not saying I am, but for us over 60s, you know, some of us have got disabilities and do have weak knees and that sort of thing. This might be a bit strenuous. Or you can just come to Poiana, stay on the flat bit and have a nice meal. It's a day out and you're surrounded by nature, you're surrounded by beauty. That in itself is something, right? Peace. It's really quiet here, really peaceful. It's beautiful. So the ski lift cost me 70 li or 70 ron, which is about £10 up and down. You know, that sounds like a lot, I guess. Then once you're up here, you can stay. There's lots of little restaurants and cafes where you can go and sit and have tea or have something to eat and look out over the views. But just don't pick a foggy day. Isn't it amazing? Beautiful. So beautiful. Never would have dreamed Romania would have mountains and beauty like this. I really didn't. I didn't know what to expect, truthfully. But this is such a beautiful country. Stunning. So that was a new experience for me. I've never been on a ski lift before. I've never been to a ski lodge before. And I did it alone, solo and sovereign. I slipped a couple of times, truthfully. I could have done with having a stick just to help me up and down. But you know, if at the age of 60, I can go to a ski lodge, get off on their ski lift, climb further up their mountain on their craggy ground. If I can do that on my own, you can do it. So get up, get out, make memories while you've still got health and strength to do it. Don't worry about anybody else taking you. Don't worry about having to have anybody else validate you. You do you. Get up and have some fun. See the world. It is amazing, this world. It is amazing. There's so much to see. So I'm back on the bus. We've got some lovely views. Views of the woods. I would love to go for a trek in these woods. I really would. It looks absolutely amazing. But with approximately 13,000 bears roaming around, I won't be doing that anytime soon, I can tell you. Come visit the White Tower. This is an old fortification built in the 1500s. And although inside is closed, the views are extraordinary. See what I mean? Extraordinary. It's just breathtaking. That over there, that's the Black Church, I believe. Called the Black Church because it was involved in a fire at some point. And you can come and visit the Black Tower. Now the Black Tower was built in the 1400s. It was an observation tower for the city walls. It gets its name because it was struck by lightning, and they've called it the Black Tower ever since. Now this has an observation deck at the top, but unfortunately it also is closed. Up here feels precarious, if I'm honest. But it is still beautiful. The Black Church looks amazing from this angle. Isn't it lovely? Carpathian Mountains. Start all the way in Ukraine. Come and see for yourselves. You see the White Tower, the Black Tower, Black Church. There's so much to see in Brașov. Transylvania. So this is actually the city wall with the little lake or river, whatever that is. Isn't that amazing? And it's really pleasant here. I mean, it's just absolutely pleasant. It's nice to come and just to take a little walk. So to follow the city wall and see where that takes you, that's another thing to do here in Brașov. A 5 or 6 minute walk away from the Black Tower is Catherine's Gate. It was built in the 1500s. It's the last remaining medieval gate into Brașov's fortified Old Town. Isn't it beautiful? I didn't even believe that was a gate. It's really peaceful here. There's hardly anyone come to see it. And you go through. Nice little seating area. You could have a little picnic and a sit down. I mean, it's just something to see, isn't it? If you wanted to get away from the maddening crowd at some stage, you can get your little sandwiches with little pastries and come in here and have a sit down. And know that you've walked through some history. This is Șchei Gate. It was built in 1827 to replace Catherine's Gate, and Catherine's Gate became too narrow for carts to go through. It's not as grandiose, but there's still something lovely about it. Now let's walk through. I wonder if they knew they'd be building it for cars eventually, because all the cars can go through too. What a lovely picturesque little place this is. It really is. And then surrounded by the mountains. It's like walking into a different world, you know. So oldie worldy. This here is such a magnificent building. I had to film it. Spectacular. Now, another place that you can come is Strada or Rope Street. Rope Street is one of the narrowest streets in Europe. It's one that's used by firefighters to move quickly between city walls. It's only about a metre in some places. I guess in those days didn't need fire trucks, right? And that's what that looks like. Well, they've had a field day with the graffiti in here. I mean, for me, they're calling it a street, but for me this is an alleyway. We've got loads of these in England, maybe not at this length, but it's an alleyway. I'd hardly call it a street. Still, I've got to say I walk on one of the narrowest streets in Europe. It's one of the things that you can do in Brasov. Come and experience it. No, you can't come to Brasov and don't see the Black Church. It's Brasov's most famous landmark. It's the largest Gothic church in Eastern Europe. It got its name after a fire darkened its walls in the 1600s, and you can just see there, this part's quite dark. How black that is. Or come and experience the Black Church on an organ night. They run in the summer months, they finish mid-October. I'm about to attend the very last one of the season, and I get to see the church as well. It cost me 30 RON, which is about £5.50. Having a concert, and you know me, I like a concert these days. So a concert in one of the oldest organs around, 1800s it was built for this church. One of the oldest churches in Europe. Can't wait, I'm excited. Okay. And this, folks, is the Black Church. There's the organ up there. And here looks to be packed. That's all part of the organ. Doesn't that look magnificent? And at the back of the church, it's not very straight. I guess that must be the pulpit normally. It's lovely in here, but it's freezing. just finished that concert. It was different, very dramatic, but beautiful. And there were a couple of times when I felt a little emotional, just, I don't know, it touched my soul. I can imagine God must get so pleased when he hears how great we are with music and the things that we've done to develop music over the centuries. It was spectacular. So that's another thing which you can do if you come to Transylvania, and check out the Black Church. And if you come in the summer months, take in a little organ concert. And it's beautiful, beautiful. Had a really great evening, folks. And now I'm going to go and get something to eat. I ordered one of their local dishes called bulz, which is polenta, baked polenta with cheese. And this particular restaurant, they've added sausage to it. It is absolutely out of this world. I've never tasted anything like it. Yeah. It's really hot. And I had to wait for them to cook it, so it was cooked from fresh. It's delicious. But it looks very much like mash. Absolutely gorgeous. And tastes like mash, but I can just taste the grains. It's beautiful. And that cheese is called bundle cheese. It tastes a bit like, it's like a cross between Edam and mature cheddar. Beautiful. Oh my god. Really good. It's 44 li, which isn't particularly much. It's maybe £6, £7, it's about £7. What I've noticed is that anything that's traditional, the price is higher than anything that's non-traditional, you know, like European or burgers and stuff are a bit cheaper. And so they're kind of playing on that. Well, if you want to taste our food, it's going to cost you more. I don't understand it. I've noticed this is the case in every place that I've been to. But even so, it's only £7. I wouldn't have got this in for £7 or £8 even. And I know that at the end of the day, I'm going to be full up because, like mashed potato, you know what happens when you eat a bowl of mash. You can't eat anything else. So, not unhappy. It's just a reflection. I feel like I'm eating like a savage. But at this point it's 9 o'clock and I am starving. It's a smoked sausage. I need to slow down. I'm going to switch you guys off so I can eat. It's about for so long. And I have been up since 10 o'clock walking around and seeing things. I've been up on the mountains, I've been in the ski lifts, I've been all over Brașov. And I realised when I sat down that I feel anxious. So I ordered my favourite, an ice cold beer. It went down in 2 seconds. I'm on my second now. Cheers. I've had a fantastic time, but truthfully I'm really tired. I'm so tired. I'm ready to come home. My last day in Brașov, Transylvania. Well, I've just come out today. I just thought I'd take a stroll. I found some green space, as you can see. And I've realised that maybe the last couple of days, for me, have been a bit busy. I always manage to collect my thoughts and feel a lot better about myself in the green space, as you know. Brașov is beautiful, it really is, and very historic. It's really worth visiting, and if you can get that opportunity, if you can take that opportunity, honestly, please do go for it. It's a £50 flight. You have to go from Luton because Brașov Airport is a relatively new airport, so it's not really listed by the other airlines just as yet. The other way to get here, of course, is to fly to Bucharest and then get the train. But for £50 from Luton, for peace of mind, you know, for knowing that I was going to land directly in the city where I wanted to stay, worth it. If you like anything that I've shown you in this video or any of the others, please like and subscribe and comment. I'd be really interested to know if there's anywhere where you would like to go and you've never got to. Never know, maybe I'll live it for you. We'll go and find out for you, and then you can decide whether you want to do it yourself. Something more to do in Brașov, Transylvania. Take a walk along Tampa Promenade. It's at the base of Tampa Mountain. You can go up on the funicular railway, up to the top and look over. But just the views on the promenade at the base alone. It's absolutely magnificent. I zoom in. Isn't that just beautiful? The autumnal colours have been spectacular. It's particularly cold here today. It's October, but it's still beautiful. So you can take a walk along the promenade, go up the funicular. At the moment it's free because it's new, so they're testing it. I was in the queue to go up there, and then I thought, well, if they're testing it, that means they're not wholly sure it's safe, so I won't be doing that. I got out of the queue. But regardless, it's a beautiful walk along this promenade. Now, this is the entrance to the funicular railway. That's the queue for people to get into it because it's free today. Just watching the engineer there. I watched him in the back of his van looking for tools. Oh, I'm glad I got out of this queue. I keep calling it funicular, but it's not funicular, it's a ski lift. Yeah, they can keep free. When it's been running a few months, folks, come and use it. It's got a restaurant at the top too, panoramic restaurant. The views up there must be amazing. So I'm going to go and have a bite to eat, and then go and catch my flight. I wanted to try mici since I got here. Looks good. Came with a bit of bread. Looks like a lot, so I'm not complaining. It's one of the traditional meals, mici. Well, it's basically mince, kofta of some sort, but this one includes. That's alright. And this one includes beef. Beautiful, absolutely fantastic. Happy before I go home. Coleslaw's a bit different. It's not covered in mayonnaise or salad cream. That is good. Pickly, but delicious. I'll try it with a bit of my mici. That is beautiful. So if you get to Transylvania, it's mici. Beautiful. So, plenty to do in Brașov, Transylvania. If you fancy coming, it really is worth seeing. It's probably one of the nicest places that I've seen. And I'm glad that I came to this one. And on that note, I'll see you on the next one.